Hello everyone. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. This video is a continuation of our journey to Launceston, and our schedule for today is to visit Cradle Mountain. We left Hobart, and the drive from Hobart to Cradle Mountain, as I mentioned in my previous video, around about 4.5 hours, but it depends on the route and how many stops we do take today. Okay, just to mention a little bit about Cradle Mountain. Cradle Mountain is a locality and mountain in the Central Highlands region of the Australian state of Tasmania, with an elevation of 1,545 meters above sea level. Soon you will see the map of the route that we're heading to, Cradle Mountain. This iconic Cradle Mountain is a place of exceptional natural beauty in the heart of the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area. As we continue to journey, I've noticed that the road is narrow, and you can see that we're quite close to nature. This is amazing. Road is windy, but it's a two-way road, and the drivers are pretty much cautious, particularly for wildlife. Usually wombats, kangaroos, and other wildlife cross over the road, so they are very, very cautious, and signs can also be seen everywhere. If you look around, the plants in this area, in this park, feels like the time of the dinosaur in the Jurassic Park movie. So it's really interesting.
现在开到这里大概800米的高度，然后这里开始就是高山平原。再到20分钟，就到游客中心鸟人山。等一下准备换车。
We have a very different driver in this tour on our third day. He just spoke in their home language, which the rest of the holiday makers in the van are Chinese. He explained about that we are 20 minutes away from the Visitors Information Center. I must say that the drive is pretty pleasant actually. We got a good weather, and as I said, I'm touring with the Chinese people, which is my friend is a Chinese, so she arranged this tour. unfortunately I didn't realize that, you know, there'd be no interpretation. So I figured sometimes I do ask her, the driver is saying. So I'm not pretty sure why the driver doesn't translate what he's saying in English. I guess I'm the only one that probably understand English here, and of course my friend. Yeah, but the driver mostly speaks in Chinese or Mandarin throughout the tour. So I have some subtitles in this video. Driver has spotted a wombat crossing the road, so he's slowing down and everybody is all like hyped. It does. We just passed the sign, so we'll be turning left, the sign for Cradle Mountain, and as you can see, it's hardly any leaves. Everything seems to be brown here in the area. looks like.
好，再5分钟就到了啊。待会该带的东西要带，这种天气可能也会有一点凉。那个羽绒服啊，还是防风的，最好是带着。水啊，食物带着。等一下，我们会给各位先上个洗手间，然后再带大家一起过去坐巴士。
So what the driver is saying is that as soon as we reach the visitors center, we are getting off there, and then we'll be taking another shuttle bus or shuttle bus to take us to Cradle Mountain. Interestingly, as we are becoming closer and closer to Cradle Mountain Visitors Information Center, the landscape has changed. The view has changed dramatically. We have now arrived, and the bus driver is about to park. Upon arrival, you will come across to this huge wall with information about how you explore the park and also an overview of Cradle Valley. On this wall, you will also be informed of what to wear or appropriate clothing when you go up to the mountain. You can see how different trails, from medium to difficult trails. Also, you can see the shuttle bus that will be taking us to Cradle Mountain. Just looking around, a huge car park. Cars are not allowed to go to the Cradle Mountain. There is a special shuttle bus that will be taking us there. Here there is visual a picture of different gear. If you're a serious walker, you need to have a very warm, special gear to climb the mountain, the summit, because the temperature could drop dramatically. Yeah, so we're heading to Cradle Mountain, so we're just getting ready. We're probably going to on a bus, which we have paid. Just slightly opposite the information center, a circle of 7 sentinel dolerite rocks, millions of years old, welcomes visitors. Each of these dolerite rocks represents the 7 UNESCO criteria. Visitors Center, the Tasmania World Heritage. Oh, look. Shuttle bus. Oh, this is the temperature here. It's like minus, I think. And I've never been in this kind of temperature. But anyway, we're waiting. We are now waiting for the shuttle bus, which is a fleet of purpose-built hybrid diesel electric low-floor wheelchair accessible buses. So I think here's one coming now. You also notice that there are available accommodation if some people would like to stay at Cradle Mountain, which is really handy.
This is the ranger station interpretation.
I think if you really want to know the history about this park, about Cradle Mountain, this is the best place to stop first. So you have an option, or you want to carry on. So during this, as we go up to the entrance of Cradle Mountain, there are trails along the way, and you can choose to get off. So the driver will basically tell you or stop if you wish to get off on one of these trails. This walking trail have different level of difficulty, so it is really up to you to choose which walking trail you want to stop. But we are heading to Dove Lake. So this shuttle will stop at Dove Lake, which is the last stop, and that's where I'm planning to go. Very precise.
Okay, this is good because this one not so not a snake here.
Due to the road being so narrow, drivers are very careful as well and very precise when they're traveling, and communication is the key for the safety of visitors. Wow, just look at that view, the scenery. Anyway, so yeah, drivers, this is a two-way road, and the shuttle bus help to make sure that they have enough space. Also, aside from being narrow, the road is also winding, and the visibility is pretty challenging when an oncoming shuttle bus shares the same space with limited room to maneuver, so it can be potentially dangerous as well for both vehicles. So they are extra careful.
Is Ronnie Creek, the official start of the overland track. This is also the best departure point for the Crater Lake and Marion's Lookout walks, or to visit the historic Waldheim Chalet. Ronnie Creek.
Ronnie Creek. Mommy Creek. So we stop here?
Access to the lake is either through the viewing centre or down the path to the right of it.
And here we are, just arrived at the Dove Lake Center. These people are with us in the van, and they are just admiring the view, the scenery of Cradle Mountain. It's okay. Yeah. It's quite cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or are they now?
They all go.
Really fast. Yeah, because I was trying to. That's okay. Ooh. Yeah. Really? It's okay. Let's see. We can just walk. We're in the Cradle Mountain Lake, Dove Lake, you call it. That's how. Continue to do this. This high altitude and this amazing scenery is really indescribable. It's very windy and freezing at the same time. Very windy. Interestingly, I can feel the heat of the sun, and yet it's not enough to warm that we can take a jacket off. Are we doing the Dove Lake? 5 minutes. Because it's only 5 minutes to Dove Lake. Yeah. It really is different. I am now walking towards Dove Lake boat shed, which is quite famous. And if you do visit Cradle Mountain, make sure that you check this out. You check out Dove Lake boat shed with such an amazing view as you look towards Cradle Mountain summit. The scenery is mind-blowing. Quite marvelous, in fact. Hi. How's that good? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's good, thank you. Oh, yes, here we are. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So amazing, Raj. And the famous boat shed in Dove Lake. Right here on the top aren't we, Helen? We're right at the top. There's a lot of walking, so you better have a good shoes. Good shoes. Yeah? I am now overlooking the crater lake. It's quite farther down. It probably takes an hour or more to go down closer. So we stop here and we just watch or look at the view here. So now it's time for us to head back to Cradle Mountain's visitor center. And also, I must say, this is such a beautiful experience, and I hope you like this video. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Visit to Cradle Mountain has now come to an end, and so we are heading back to Launceston, and we'll be staying there for 2 nights. Tomorrow we'll be heading to, or we'll be visiting the gorge. So this will be an exciting exploration and adventure again tomorrow. So watch for the next video. A few minutes after leaving Dove Lake, I noticed that it's quite misty. The mountain is becoming misty, so the temperature has dropped so quickly.
Anybody want to get out at Snake Hill? Nobody?
We don't have time. Yeah, we don't have time. Snake Hill. Cradle discover. Oncoming. Try and get the passengers. We travel again.
Travel?
To Launceston. No, to Launceston. After this.
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
around the city. We come now.
Yeah,
Yeah, finished.
we are.
We change the bus.
My travel buddy Helen is just having conversation with her fellow Chinese holidaymakers she met in this tour. So you will hear the
在唐吉海岸看的那个野生的那个袋鼠，
你这样，这什么来的？
每到1个半小时，我们这中途就在下去了，很累的。
到中间下去玩挺好的。
对啊，
你看，所以其实我被，他说孩子我都看不。
特别喜欢拍照的人，多1个半小时就差不多了。现在3点半我们最后了嘛，现在出来多1个半小时啊。
走路就